Can you believe it is the end of March? Today I wanted to give you a full garden tour going into April. We are about 80% done with everything that needs to be finished here in the backyard. It has been a 2-year process, so this is really exciting. I want you to see it here in March because I think April, it's just really all going to come together, and I want you to have that comparison. So if you're not a subscriber, I would love to have you subscribe. I try to give complete garden tours at least once a month, and I show you glimpses all through the month. So now let's get on with the tour. I was trying to wait until everything was perfect before I gave you this March garden tour, but I don't know when that's going to happen. So I'm just going to show you as it is because I have a feeling that April, it's all going to come together, and I want you to see March before that happens. I just shared this area. This is my little potting area, and like I said, I will show you where it's moving to today. Just wanted to give you a quick update. Potatoes. I have another couple of those grow bags, and I will link those in the description box. I have a couple of those grow bags more to put in potatoes, but everything looks good. It got a little hot yesterday, and some of them are a little bit showing a little bit of wear and tear, but that's okay, they'll be fine. Onions, carrots will finish pulling probably next weekend. I have been picking blueberries daily. The blueberry bushes will be moving, and I'll show you where they are moving to. Let's see what else is here. The orange tree. We still have 2 barrels for more fruit trees, which hopefully will happen pretty soon. But look at the blossoms on the orange tree. Only one orange tree. Isn't that gorgeous? It smells so good. The parsley is starting to bolt. It's gotten a little hot. This parsley actually is over a year old. I just keep cutting it back. Hibiscus needs some sunshine and some food. I will get to that. We are moving a bunch of azaleas into this area. That is a camellia there. That is a bougainvillea, and those are those calanchos. I'm not sure how you say it. This area here is going to be my rock and succulent garden, and I'm so excited about it. Let's just walk this way. Okay, this boxwood hedge, actually this one and the one back there are going to have annuals, just one annual, like zinnias or sunflowers, planted in the middle until we decide what we want to do. We obviously still have one more row of boxwood to go here. You can see the tree that was dead came out, and my husband put this whimsical windmill, and I really love it. It does blow most of the time. It's just real still right now. Almost got this weeded out. I should say my husband's almost got this weeded out. These, there's steps here, but I have grandchildren who like to ride big wheels and scooters, and so my husband always rigs this for them. But we are gonna come down here carefully. As you can see, the weeding still has to be done here, but it will get done. This is a climbing rose bush. It is, I can't think, a New Dawn. It's a light pink. This is an iceberg climber here and amongst the weeds. This ficus tree is the same as the one that died. It lost a few leaves, but nothing like the other one, so I'm hoping it's fine. There is the ficus tree. Hasn't made it to the green waste yet. This is the planter that I shared with you. I put the lavender in and the last of the daisies here, and everything seems to be doing great. This area here, the pool is destined for the trash, I'm afraid. But this area here, all along here, will be wood chips, just chipped out just to kind of control the weeds. We're not really going to put anything, maybe some whiskey barrels full of potted annuals at some point, but that's way down the line. My coop, let me back up a little bit so I can share this with you. This is the tool shed, the potting shed. My husband moved it forward to be even with the garage here, which kind of hides my chicken coop. I was kind of bummed about that, but what it created kind of makes it worth it. No chickens till I come back. I have a business trip for doTERRA early April. When I come back, we're getting our chicks, and they're actually going to be pullets. I'm told those are teenage chickens, so they'll be closer to laying for us. Okay, so this area here obviously is my chicken coop. I am going to go, whoops, get my finger, straight back here, and then off the back here, straight to the wall off of the coop, straight to the block wall, will be gated off for the chickens to have their pecking pleasures. We'll put a little gate right here because to get the eggs, the nesting boxes are actually right here. So that is the plan for this area. I'm going to turn around, and this area here, you can see it's on hold because the gravel, my husband needs another load of gravel. But this is going to be my new potting area, and I'm so excited. I can't even tell you how excited I am because I can string lights and I can put banners or whatever I want back here because it's hidden. It will be my space. I'm going to put, for now, a small raised bed in here. Once the trees get big, I'm afraid it'll be just too much shade. Maybe I could grow some lettuce or something in the warmer months. But yeah, this is going to be a raised bed here, and then the blueberries are actually going to go back along the wall there because they don't like the full California sun anyways. So I think that's going to be a perfect spot for them. So, and then of course I'm backed up to the wall here in my little space. I will have access to my chickies and my chicken coop. And then right here, this little area here, I'm going to plant herbs, probably mint, because it's supposed to keep pests away. So it's a perfect little potty, a little area that the chicks won't have access to. But yeah, let me know if that's wrong, if that's bad for them, let me know. I'm sure I'll research it before I actually do it. Okay, so coming back around here, make sure I don't step on any Jackson surprises. This area here all has white jasmine. Yes, which smells like heaven. But these plants here were actually moved from an area in the front that my husband is changing out. He's a tinkerer, that man. So these white jasmine will bloom and smell and just be lovely. This, of course, is a crepe myrtle. This boxwood hedge I already know is going to be full of zinnias, and I cannot wait. That is a crepe myrtle. And of course, you know, as trees mature, our plans will change. The roses that I cut back, I should have turned the fountain on for you guys. The roses that I cut back here, gosh, look at them. They're already blooming. I'm going to feed them. It looks like I might have a few aphids. Better get on that. And then, lastly, come this way to the lemon tree, which, oh my goodness, already has a lemon on it. Do you see that? It is full of blooms, which will turn into wonderful lemons, and I probably will have to thin it a little bit. This is the one of the many places I tucked in a single celery plant, and it's full. Calendula, those alpine strawberries, so sweet. Tiny little white things, but they are delicious. This rose bush was destined for the trash or the green waste, but I gave it one more chance and it looks like it's going to do something, so I'll find a pot for it. One of my tomato plants ready to go in the garden. Another tomato plant is not going there. I just wanted to move it where the pollinators were. You can see it already has tomato flowers. Lots of blooms there. I want to show you this. This is a larkspur, and I'm up on a step. It is probably, it's annual reseeds wherever it wants. It's probably, I don't know, 3 feet, 4 feet tall. Flower bed is between seasons. The fever view, I've been thinning a little bit. When it's done, I just pull it out and it will come back next year like crazy. Yeah, this area is in need of a good cleanup, but like I said, it's between seasons. Apple tree, just about done blooming. A lot of little apples on there. I don't know if you can see them. Let's see if I can. So that's fun. This side here, this is reality. We will pretend it's not there. This side here looks really good. You can see the daffodils are done. So once they die back a little bit more, I will tie them up, and gotta leave them in if you want them to bloom. I will show you, I put in alliums, which I've never grown before, and they are coming up. I don't know if you can see these here. So I don't know if they'll bloom for me or not. These are all iris. A friend gave me a few bulbs a few years ago, and they have moved all over the garden, and they just keep coming up more and more. So I hope they're not going to be a pest. Alstroemeria, one of my favorites. It's so pretty. It blooms several times a year. Hardy geranium. More hardy geranium. Coming back this way. These are dahlias from seeds. Something's getting them. I don't know. I'll figure that out. The wildflower garden. Just the linarias blooming now, but so much to follow. That's what I'm telling you. April's going to be so pretty. Lettuce, just about done. Going to go to seed. It's already bolted. You can see I've pulled a few out that have bolted. The garlic, I want to show you this. Can you see how big those garlic bulbs are? So this is all garlic. It looks good. The grapevines have started leafing out, and you can see, yes, I do not have, or no, I do not have our trellis up yet. That's this weekend. It's got to be this weekend. Nasturtium is in bloom. This is borage, and I'm told it's very pesky. Didn't know that. I have about 3 of them planted. Pineapple sage has come back. This is the other wildflower garden here. Can you see the blooms are about ready? Is that aphids? No, there's no aphids. I thought they were aphids. That's just the way it looks. This is going to be beautiful. Sweet peas. Nasturtium. This is where I pulled the brassicas out of. It's kale. I put my first tomato plant in. This is my lone beet. I don't know what's under there, but I want to give it to my mom. So I want to not pull it because she loves beets. I want to not pull it until like a day or so before I'm going to see her. Kale still. This back here is more celery. Let me see if I can get back there. This is purple broccoli. I haven't gotten anything from it yet, so I'm leaving it in. It doesn't look like it's bolting. It may go straight to bolt. This back here is Brussels sprouts. This is just a stick holding it up. Yeah, a lot of celery back there. Let's see what else. The sugar snap peas will be coming out this weekend. but you can see there's still peas on them, so I don't want to pull it out yet. This is more garlic. That is also garlic back there, but I think it was shaded out. I put it in to help protect my strawberries, so I may move some of those to a sunnier place. I'm not sure that will work, but they're not thriving back there. So a little pot of lettuce. My cilantro looks like it's just about done there. Anyway, so that is the tour of the garden for March 2019. Let me go turn that fountain on because you need that effect. Okay, that's better. So that is the garden tour for March 2019, end of March 2019. Can't wait to show it to you guys next month. It's going to be so beautiful. I can't believe, you know, this is 2 years in the making, and I think we're actually going to get it finished this year. Hopefully in the next month or two. I just am holding my breath, but it's going to be wonderful. Thank you for taking time to take this garden walk with me. I hope it's sunny, the snow is melting, the sun is shining. Wherever you are, I hope you're finding inspiration to put something in the ground, make things beautiful. And somebody please help my doggy. He needs a haircut so bad. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you next time.